can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Hey, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Dallas Cowboys.
Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Michael Badgley now to get this one started. And we are underway in the final game of a busy Sunday. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. A big play here for Dallas. 51 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Locke. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Galladay.
Kenny Galladay, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
The score, Cowboys 7, Chargers 0.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They're on 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
Here we go. 51 the mark, boy. 51. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Okay, 57. 51 come on.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
You ain't talking big, get out my way a little bit.
Use a job, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, turn it out, turn it out.
All day, every day, any day. 25, check 25.
They'll run on 1st down. Williams. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
He was taken down.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Single. Yep. Switch.
Shotgun snap to Locke. Man open left side is Brown.
Locke's pass.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was trying to get it into Watkins, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Shotgun now for Wentz. Going deep here for Watkins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Trying to go back to Watkins, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. This is taken at about the 14. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
2-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Single receiver, single receiver. Hey, single receiver.
Block working out of the gun. He'll get this one to Galladay. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter, as that's a 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Williams. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
They fake the handoff, now Locke. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. From the gun, Locke. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Play action. Now it's Locke. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
Flushed out right. And this is incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. On the ground is Michel. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
That's the reason we ball for them. Circle round twice to the encore. You know.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll run it. This is Michel. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
The ball carrier.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Going for it all. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A.J. Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first two drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
At the
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
With the score, Cowboys 14, Chargers nothing.